2 weeks ago, he should have messaged us and been like, I don't feel like I'm probably going to come on, and I understand that the thing is bugging you. You can probably pick it up if you want. But hey,
Probably didn't even
better
think
late
about
than
it.
never. No, probably not. Well, I don't know. He might have, because I mean that was his first sentence to me was, "You can tear it down if you want."
Oh,
Literally his first sentence. So it's like, so I did the server modding today, and a bunch of trials where I like spawned in a tamed Bronto, gave myself all the required trophies, did all like added the mod to the server and tried everything. I don't think the mod is updated for this map. There was comments in the workshop where people were asking for him to update it, but there was no response. So I'm like, well, I don't know if he did or didn't, so
hmm.
maybe. But I couldn't get it to work. I tried a few things.
Where'd the rest of the tower go? You
Oh,
just
she gone. We just
like in
I
your
picked up the walls.
in your pocket or just
No, no, no,
crumbled?
crumbled. I I thought about it, and Jeff and I literally just had the conversation of like, I'm not gonna spend 2 hours picking up every wall and thing from the top down deconstructing
Yeah.
just to throw it in the grind. Like, we're not doing a big build anytime soon. And it's like, if I really wanted to, I could get like the alternative would be throwing it in the grinder, getting rid of it, right? And it's like, I could throw all this in the, like, tear it down piece by piece and throw it in the grinder, and I'd get a tenth back of the materials it cost. And at the end of the day, it would cost me about probably 20 minutes worth of work on a Doedicurus to go and get that much material. So like,
Hmm.
it's not worth my time or effort.
I think that doubled my frames. Like
I'm not noticing a difference standing here in base,
I usually
but
only get 30 in the base, and I'm at 55 to 60 right now.
I was having more of an issue every time I left and came back and had to wait for the fucking thing to render. And even that's not a great big issue, except the fact that it's like, okay, the building that I need is not rendered. Like, there's been times where I've had to stand there in front of a gaping hole in a what would be a building that just isn't there yet because it's trying to render this monument of ambition.
Hmm.
So it's like, no,
This thing's badass.
Okay,
dude.
so I'm looking at pain in my ass, and I'm like, oh wow, okay, it's got a pretty mean face. It's baring its teeth. It's got a minigun, and then as I scan downwards, I'm like, oh, ready to mate.
Yep,
I'm
that's why
Wow,
like,
there's
wow,
two of them.
wow,
when I'm getting ready to mate,
wow.
that's what I do. I put on a full suit of armor. I bare my teeth. I spin up my minigun, and then I say, I'm ready to mate.
I've been really trying, baby.
You know, remind me to include that in the next Best Man speech.
Trying to hold back this feeling for
For
so
so
long.
long. And it
I,
will feel.
I can tell you for sure that there won't be one. Uh,
She
she
will
would,
kill you before she lets you
yeah,
go. Oh
yeah,
yeah,
she would put me in the ground.
yeah. She's psycho enough and has the ability and the friends with a morgue access to be able to do it stealthily.
And enough medical knowledge.
Oh yeah, yeah. She could totally. What was it, Nurse fucking Betty? She could Nurse Betty you.
Nurse Betty.
Oh, there's a little baby one.
So, Nurse Betty was a movie. Chris Rock, blonde actress. Anyways, it was a fucked up movie, but the chick goes psycho and like falls in love with I think a soap opera dude. Anyways, so these things are passive tame. When the Bronto wouldn't work, we're like, well, what about an Andrewsarchus? They're only available on this map, so they're really unique. They have this fucking amazing saddle. This saddle is airtight, so you can go scuba diving with it. Part of the thing that this thing is most useful for is getting silica pearls by running on the ocean floor. One of its abilities is it's able to grab onto the ground and hold on underwater.
Okay. What about so the creature just that
It's
doesn't
got 3,500 oxygen.
what the fuck?
It runs like a bear, slowly gaining speed, and once it's up to speed, it will bowl through, destroy trees, boulders, rocks, everything. And it does this. You're immune to heat, you're immune to cold, you're immune to drowning, radiation in this saddle. So,
Can you be knocked out of it by a Perlova?
That is
I
a
don't
good
believe
fucking
so.
question.
I don't know. So control lets you get into turret mode. As soon as you get into turret mode, you can WASD the animal and turn with the turret. Go first person, and then look around inside the turret. It's like
How does it burn?
the advanced. It actually gets a weight reduction for the ammo. It gets a 50% weight reduction for the rifle bullets.
Jesus, this thing is badass.
It's busted. So Jay and I had decided, let's do this, and we'll build a couple of saddles, we'll breed them, and like we can ride these into battle. We're actually armored and protected instead of running around with our own rifles. We're still gonna need to make the ammo. You just put it in this thing, it gets a weight reduction. We just make like 10 grand ammo, put fucking 2 in each of them, or so. We've decided to do this. We're flying around. There's only 6 spawn areas in the map. Jay's down on the southwest island. I'm running around up here near the Giga area, which is where all the Ovises spawn, by the way. And Jay's like, oh, I found a 234, which was the highest we'd found. So I'm like, sweet, I'm on the way. And as I'm going there, I'm like, oh, red drop. Let me squirrel first. I'll go over and I'll get the red drop. Open the red drop, and this saddle's in it.
Nice.
No, have you looked at the saddle?
Yeah, ascended.
It's an ascendant saddle, 200 armor, 500% damage.
That's crazy.
A default standard one that you make on your own is 25 armor and 100% weapon damage. This saddle, and I was like, Jay, I swear to God, my stream's up. I will hit tab and show you that I haven't input any gift commands. This is a legit find. And it's the first time I've ever seen an Andrewsarchus saddle, or even like a blueprint, anything, in a drop. And it just so happens to be while I am on the way to go and get an Andrewsarchus. This thing's batshit. Look how much XP it's got. 910. It's only leveled up like 3 or 4 times. And it's already got 17k health.
How was the tame?
Really frustrating at first. But after that, not too bad.
How do you
Once you
tame
learn
them?
the trick. So they're a passive tame. You have to use Big B honey. You forgot about your cryo sickness, huh?
Shut up. No, I didn't. You did.
Um,
That was you.
Oh, right. So you have to get the honey, which is fine. We found a couple of honey rocks where you don't have to fuck around with bees. You just mine it. And the wiki and everything says that you throw the honey in front of it, and then when it's eating, you jump on its back and you tame it kind of like a horse. There's a mini game that shows up with arrows that you have to, left
yeah.
turn, right turn, left turn, until it gets pissed off enough, and you need to jump off before it kicks you off, because then it won't aggro you. The difficult part was we didn't know that you had to put the honey in your hotbar and hit the number associated to actually throw the honey.
Oh,
We were just hitting O in our inventory, dropping a pallet, and it wasn't working. And I'm like, what the fuck?
that's why he's named Pain in My Ass.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the first one. He wasn't the first 234 we found. The first one I ended up shotgunning in the face out of frustration. Like, the wiki says 17 minutes for a 251. And it probably took us 2 hours. Neither one of us had planned to go that far. And it's like, motherfucker. But the idea now is we're going to breed them so we get imprint bonus on them. And they don't need saddles. Like, look at Miss Piggy here. You can ride without the saddle.
Mhm.
It's just,
gives him armor.
and the gun, yeah.
And a minigun and
Is there a saddle with no gun?
Nope.
No. Okay.
No, it's either no saddle or that saddle.
I'll be right back.
No,
But
Oh, you.
not allowed.
hop in the armored one and just go running down this path. Like, it is insane how fast this thing is.
Yeah, that's pretty fast.
Oh, wait for it. And then don't bother avoiding the rocks or trees.
Jesus.
Oh yeah. And it jumps. And it just tears through the rocks.
That's crazy.
This thing hasn't had a level put into it yet, and it's already got 2 grand stamina. Like, mind-boggling. And then with that one, at any point in time, you see something, you just hit control and hose the fucking shit out of it.
Speeds up too, huh?
Yeah, it kind of gets going like a bear does, right? That rolling thunder idea.
Doesn't run through dinos. Doesn't damage them when you run through.
I don't think so, no.
Just ran straight through an Anki.
And the range is insane. Like, let's see here.
Cool as shit.
Right? Here, if you come over here, see the Brontos through the trees? You could minigun that one to death. From here.
What the fuck?
Right? Like, unfucking-leavable. Like, this is awesome. If this map was more beneficial for fucking ground traversal.
These things are broken.
Right? And they can go underwater. Like, come over to this little pond here. It was here, yeah, it was here. You can ride it all the way down, and with that saddle, it doesn't matter.
Fast in the water too.
Yeah. Like, that's what the wiki was saying, is that they're designed and used for getting silica pearls in the ocean, because that saddle is a submarine.
What?
Yeah, you don't have any oxygen. It's not consuming your oxygen when you're underwater.
Oh, damn.
It's airtight.
I mean, there's an opening, though, in the front.
I know. Yeah, you're immune to radiation and to oxygen drain. Can the gun work underwater? I haven't tried that. Oh,
Oh
my
my
god.
god.
And at any
This
point in time,
thing's
you can just
broken.
look how fast it swims up to the surface. Like if you hold C and you sink down to the bottom and it just walks along the bottom. And then you just hit space and he's like, boink. Like, why they figured a warthog needed to be a submarine, I don't fucking know, but yeah. I think the thing that needs to happen, though, is I need to rename him to Bebop. One of the babies will be Rocksteady. I don't want to change my piggy's name. But yeah, these things get on a fucking tear. Oh, shit. Ugh. Just ran right off that fucking cliff. Just jumped a griffin.
That's fucking cool.
Your chair's singing in the background. That's adorable. Karaoke is a fucking national sport in the Philippines, so that's not surprising.
Is it?
Oh man. Why is that egg still there? I thought eggs despawn like super fast.
No. There was a Dionysus one. It was like something
Oh
like
yeah.
15 days that it would have just sat on the ground.
Yeah, this one's 18 or 8 days still sitting here. I dropped it when I was level 94.
Yeah, there was one egg like right here by the drop boxes. And then
Oh
like
yeah.
I kept seeing it there. I'm like, how is this egg still here?
Oh, well since James isn't coming back, I guess I can empty his bird. He's got all of his armor and shit in here, and a long neck and a hatchet and some decent tools. And a full scuba set, which is handy. Some free shotgun shells.
Rip my ammo.
Why?
Using it on the Andrew Circus.
Was there not
Down
any
to
in the inventory?
No, I don't think so.
Too heavy, all these saddles. Really? I'm one saddle too heavy. Fuck you. Oh, I'm just gonna shred them. They're Dionysus saddles.
Mm.
We made like 20 of them, I think. camera though. So I did, in my attempt to get the server to allow us to bring the Bronto in, I did affect the stack size. So that's been updated, but unfortunately, we won't be able to bring a Dino or a Bronto in.
Yeah, oh well.
Eh. It was more I had the idea and it's like, oh, that'd be so fucking cool, and then no, nothing. But at least its stack size is now times 10. We're probably, Jay and I were talking about, we'll just do the blueprint thing that we did for the saddle for a wreck saddle, considering we still have not seen one drop in any capacity.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I just think that they must not be from drops.
That'd be fucking stupid.
Yeah.
What a stupid decision, if that's the case.
Yeah. The most popular fucking thing ever. So I'm just gonna throw those on the ground. I'm probably just gonna make a standard platform saddle for the Bronto, because I don't even know what we'd do with them otherwise. Do we have any metal? Oh my, it is busted. And I'm gonna have to do a metal run.
Let's go.
Boop. Can I do those? Can I do those? Oh, I can do those. Okay. Did you put these railings up?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I originally put those in, but they fucking make you hit your head. They're not bad if you pick the right spot, but you end up getting stuck going through.
Oh, I haven't gotten stuck.
Yeah,
Didn't
you
even
can
notice
find a
that.
spot in between, but every once in a while you get hung up. I do prefer the look of it with it up there. But
I haven't even gotten stuck until now.
okay.
I'll take them down if you want.
Nah, I'll leave them up. I don't mind. Do you want to swing or do you want to fly?
Swing.
Alright, let me go grab Ash.
Probably not as good as you with flying.
Goddamn right, I'm a fucking professional.
He's not a pro. What's he a pro at?
Punching you in the fucking mouth. That's what I'm the pro at.
No. Negative.
Shut your
Amateur
fucking
status.
cock holster.
Amateur status. What are you pro at?
carrying the Yankee for medal runs. Considering he's done it more than me.
Say like it's the one thing that he's actually. I can't even actually argue.
Exactly. So how about you
That's bullshit.
shut your fucking whore mouth? How about that?
Justin,
of
what were you
bitch.
doing earlier?
Hmm?
Before you logged off, like, you went hot mic and then you started raping my ears with a power drill.
Howard.
Yeah, I don't know. It sounded like you were, like, dragging your balls across your mic or something. I honestly have no idea, but it was horrible.
Why is he stuck?
That's weird. I don't know. Cause like I muted my mic when I left, like when I got up. Cause I came on, I was talking to you, and then I was gonna show you the. I just came on to deal with the whatever you call it. We had something that got born, and I had the imprint on, and then I gave care to the Rexes, and then I was gonna show you the gun there, the turret gun. And
By
you
the
didn't
sounds
answer.
of it, you definitely came on something.
Yeah, giddy.
Ah, giggity. No, I muted it and then I hung it up on my desk next to the thing.
You thought you muted it.
Yeah,
Well,
no, it was hot mic the whole time.
Considering I wasn't home, I have some questions then.
Night.
Like,
Get your fucking
between
quick.
Well, no,
Between
that's where she was with me. I was bringing her home, bringing her back to her mom's. That's where I left and went to.
So, like,
Yeah.
this happened between the point of you having, like, the cryopod in your hand, or, like, slightly before that, to, like, when you logged out.
Well, I don't know. I got up to deal with my kid getting out of the shower.
Wow. Okay.
I don't know. It's hanging on. Maybe the mic was scraping across the chair. Maybe that's what you were hearing. You said it was like a power drill?
No, I mean, it was just, I don't know. I don't fucking know what the hell it was. You could have been, like, sticking your headset in your pants for all I know.
No, it wasn't even on my head. It was on the desk.
It's the 2024. We can't yuck people's yums anymore.
I found out real quick. Holy.
Chuck Norris don't fuck around, man.
Chuck Norris's tears can cure cancer. Too bad he never cries. Chuck Norris has to shave by roundhouse kicking himself in the face, because only Chuck can cut Chuck.
I want to know what the origin of all of the Chuck Norris jokes. Like, there has to be a single seed of the meme.
So back in like the early 2000s, somebody made a fact generator, and I think the fact generator would have used whoever was meme worthy at the time for subject, and it just so happened that like Chuck Norris was the internet's like meme darling at the time. It was originally something else. I want to say it might have started out as a Steven Seagal fact generator or something like that, but it got renamed or repurposed or
Yeah, because that guy's an ass clown.
well, yeah.
It's an
It
understatement.
may not have even been Steven Seagal. It was somebody.
And you know what's the most fucked up thing about Steven Seagal is, like, before, like, back in the day, he actually had pedigree, right? Like, wasn't he the first fucking white guy to open up a martial arts dojo in Japan? Like, there was some big shit. Like, he had a lot of international credibility and respect in the martial arts community. Yeah, you got this. I figured that'd be one of the babies. I didn't want to change Miss Piggy's name,
Yeah, no, I like that too. Yeah.
but like, tell me Bebop isn't fucking.
Oh, it's a great name. I like it. I just even saw it. That was fucking perfect.
It's Anki will never run out of stamina either.
No. And it won't die. It's got like a 250 saddle on it.
Yeah. We could almost bring it to the boss fight.
Yeah.
Or not this one, but like just get a new one.
Download the Prana.
You can't lose Chuck.
Yeah.
And all the time I spent collecting pearls for absolutely nothing.
No, we'll never have to get pearls ever again.
Yeah, tell them a list of things that take pearls.
We'll find a use for them.
Bronto.
Electronics?
And electronics.
Oh, that's right. We did discover that. Yeah, before the electronics, he listed off. He didn't include electronics. He was like, think of one of the Bronto saddle, the desert goggles, and some other stupid shit. And I was like, oh, good thing we've got 26,000 of them. The electronics is decent. I mean, like I said, that we have.
What level is that guy?
Oh, you took down the tower?
You're welcome.
Oh, I wanted to see it.
It was very anticlimactic, unfortunately.
Yeah, I figured it would crash my game, to be honest with you. So.
No, it didn't even render. We
It
went
just
around.
disappeared?
Yeah, we went around and picked up all the foundations on the bottom level, and as we picked them up, the area above it just went nope and disappeared. It just de-rendered. I was like, oh, well that was.
We couldn't have C4'd it or something?
I tried. I used the 3C4 that we had, and it counted as friendly PvP damage, so it didn't do anything.
Oh, yeah, that's true. You'd almost have to kick somebody out of the tribe and then let them do it.
Yeah, and in that point, everything in the base would go and fucking rape them.
Yeah, well, I mean, worth it.
Yeah, that's true. So I'd say throw out all the stone and obsidian.
Yeah, I just thought that as I threw 800 flint on the ground, I'm like, I should probably keep the flint.
Yeah, flint. No.
I mean, we can go and get flint.
Yeah, but if we have it and you're just gonna throw it on the ground.
It's light enough. I threw it on the ground.
My dad's got a cell phone.
I'm an adult.
Did you hear about our experience taming these stupid fucking pig things?
Yep.
Oh my god.
I don't know why. I don't know if I was just like irrationally cranky or whatever, but like I was getting frustrated.
You were clearly cranky coming in because you got fed up with it a lot faster than we normally get fed up with something. Like,
yeah, oh yeah.
So the first one we see is a 234, and Matt's trying to throw it down.
It took us like an hour to find one worth taming.
True, but I mean the first one that we start to try and tame, Matt's following it. He's throwing it. It's not eating, so you gotta like throw the honey out. He's throwing like blocks on the ground and it's not taking it or whatever. And he's losing
walking
his shit.
right over it.
Yeah, he loses his shit, so he shotguns him in the face.
Okay, well hold on, because it's a passive tame, but they have an aggro radius, and if you get within their aggro radius, they start fucking attacking you.
Okay, but that leads to my next point.
You have to run away and clear the aggro, and then it's like, fuck, why aren't you fucking working? I'm throwing it. This is what the wiki says. It says throw the honey on the fucking ground.
It really should say put it in your hotbar and hit the button. It really should say that. Because that was the one thing that he was saying. So you got to put it in your hotbar, hit the button, and it like throws it, right? So I looked up a video and I'm like, dude, this guy's like hucking it. And I was laughing my ass off because I'm like, so you don't even know if you're doing it right, and you just blamed him and shotgunned him in the face?
Yep.
He's like, yes. I'm like,
yes, straight up.
Okay.
Yeah, because after an hour of crouching around in a ghillie suit, freezing my dick off and almost dying. And this fucking asshole steps over the fucking honey for the 10th time and walks up to me and gets pissed off at me like I'm the one in the wrong. Fuck you. He starts fucking biting me and shit. I'm like, that's it. BAM! Just fucking shucking him in the face.
I was like, so you were doing it wrong, so you shot him in the face.
Yep.
He's like, yeah. I was like, okay.
Yep. Full stop. Not a hint of remorse.
It was funny as hell. It was frustrating. Like, I'm with him. I was frustrated too, but you just seemed to go off like.
Because you jumped off your fucking. When you jump on them, it's like the horse, but faster. So this thing tears ass through the fucking woods, crashing through water, rocks, trees. It doesn't matter. It just goes. And you're just trying to play a mini game of every time the light turns green, or turns white, to hit a fucking arrow. So he gets torn way the hell away. And then the thing aggro's on him, so he's trying to run through the woods, and he's like, I don't know where my fucking wyvern is. How do you not know where your wyvern is? He says, I was hanging on to the back of this cocksucker for dear life. I have no idea where the fuck I am.
Yeah.
So, because this thing ran off of cliffs and stuff, he had no idea how to even get back up the tiers to get to his fucking dude. He's like, every time I take a step, I go down. I want to go up. God
Like
damn
driving
it.
in downtown Hamilton, I can see the hotel, but for some reason I'm driving away from it.
I'm like, bro, just, can you see me? I can't see shit. And all my fucking honey's about to spoil, because, you know, it spoils in 14 seconds in your own inventory.
Look.
Both of us, we're not having.
I didn't say I didn't get
Good
frustrated. I just
afternoon.
said you got frustrated quicker than normal. Is all I said.
Well, because I've been fighting with the mod, too, for like an hour.
Oh, then yeah, that was probably it then.
I
Is
was
that,
already
yeah.
at my tipping point with the game of like, the one thing that I thought would be cool that I wanted to do, I can't even fucking do. Because some dude isn't updating because the game is dead.
Hmm.
Like Logan and I talked about it on the way home from dropping him off to work. I'm like, Wildcard has written the game off. They're no longer interested in this game.
They don't have a financial reason to be.
August 2022 was the last time they did anything, and what they did was a fucking band-aid, and they took the easiest way out. What they did was they went, hey, what's the most polished fan-made mod map that we can contact the guy, throw him 10 shekels, and make it an official map? We don't have to do anything to it. So they band-aided the fucking their game with this in an attempt to hold people over until ASA came out. So it's like,
Stupid people be stupidin'.
well, from a game studio, it makes total sense. Like, I totally get it.
Yeah.
ASA is taking longer than we thought, and that's our holdover to get us to Arkham 2. I don't want to devote anything else, time, money, any resources, to Ark Survival Evolved. Everything has to be focused on Ascended. Okay, but if we wait 3 years, we're going to become forgotten. Okay, what's the quickest and easiest way that we can do to hold over, give people something new? And they bought this. Which makes sense. But the problem is the modders and the whole communities, they'd been playing this map already, forever. So there wasn't that big drawback, and so there was just no support. Everywhere on the wiki, it refers to this as a mod. So nothing is official, nothing is updated.
Yeah.
So like that was the other source of the frustration when it's not working, and it's like you go to the wiki and the wiki's like anything it's talking about the Andrewsarchus, it's from the mod version of this map, not the official release version.
Yeah, and they changed like they did with the artifact locations. They changed
Yeah.
the locations and different shit like that. Yeah, but yeah, no, definitely if you're dealing with the mods and shit, and then couldn't get it to work coming into that. And I mean, we weren't even planning on doing that. That was more of a, okay, well, we don't have the Brano now, and then I just saw one of them, and it was a 234. So I'm like, do we get him? And then I knocked it out because I figured, you know, these things attack you, so it's got to be a fucking knockout tame. No, like fucking show 'em dance. No wonder your legs are that. Like I couldn't even keep up.
Broken as fuck though, that's for sure.
Or skip leg day.
You guys are talking, we're just over here doing burpees.
I'm pretty sure that burpees were one of the last inventions of the Nazi fucking scientists.
It's probably accurate. That and that fucking stupid beep test.
My god. Ah! Metal now stacks to 3,000 per stack.
Oh my god. Some good shit. Whoa. So what's the plan? What's the plan? What's the plan? Did you see all these T-Rexes that I hatched here?
Yeah.
So my idea was I went through and I did one. I took the albino and I mated him with each of our female dinos. So each of these represents Powder and one of our female dinos. And then I tamed 3 more T-Rexes this morning. And I've the incubator's full of T-Rex eggs that are ready to hatch.
Yeah, I saw that too.
But I didn't want to, so I told Matt, I'm like, it's almost like a factory, I'm kind of doing it in stages. So I want these ones to grow up and get gone. And I can cryo them, put them in the fridge, and then I'll hatch those ones. And that way, because if we're doing multiple boss fights, and we're bringing them all to a boss fight, we're losing them, like some of them, minimum.
Oh yeah.
So it'll be nice to come back and just take the replacement out of the cryo fridge and have it ready to go. As opposed to, even if they're in the incubator, you still gotta hatch it. You still gotta wait for it to fucking grow up. Like having them like ready-made in the fucking cryo, just pop them and, all right, here's the replacement for, you know, Blood
Yeah.
Rage went down. But we don't even need to
So
tame
much room.
anymore. Like the only reason I tamed the other ones is because I wanted to tame a Rex because I hadn't done it on this server yet, and I wanted to get one that looked a bit different. Now, didn't really succeed in that because all that I saw that were high level was stupid green ones.
So
There's
much room
another
for
albino.
activities now.
Yeah, really.
Oh, it's fucking amazing. Like, there's no, like, I don't have to wait for anything to load in.
my
it is,
frame's doubled. I used to get 30 or so in base, and now I'm 55, 60.
We could literally have every dinosaur that we have on the ground here wandering, and it still would not be as bad as that tower was. What are the goats doing? I haven't checked on them. Oh, I probably should have.
Breeding.
Leave much. Oh,
You walk
sorry.
in there, there's 100 of them.
Sorry about that.
They
You
all
open
turn
the
and look
door,
at
they
you at the
just start
same time.
pouring out they start pouring out the door.
It's like the elevator scene in The Shining.
Just goats.
The goat apocalypse. It's like a Jiffy Pop in here.
That
Just
was-
fucking-
Dude, when Matt was describing it to me for the first time, I was fucking like, I had to mute my mic because I was like laughing so hard that I was crying and heaving. Cause like
super
I left
attractive.
all of them on mating and wandering, and
There was a totem pole of babies.
he's like, every time I walk by, there's a red name. Drove me fucking insane. And then I'm sitting there as he's explaining it, and I'm just thinking, I'm like, oh yeah, I didn't even think about that, and it was so fucking funny.
Did you already neuter all the males?
He's like, it's like a gumball machine. It's I neutered most of them.
Think this one's
Baby Blue
neutered?
definitely is. Simon definitely is, because I laughed at that one.
Neuter. I'm gonna neuter this one. Lucky isn't neutered. You're not gonna
Oh
let
yeah,
me
because
find.
that was a baby. Oh, what just happened? We lost the floor.
You're like, your legs are in the floor. Oh, there you go.
Dun, dun, dun,
Oh,
dun.
I don't mind if they're on wander, just as long as the males are neutered.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
why
you-
they can wander
can-
now.
You don't want any more
Okay.
goats?
We can go catch
can-
them.
Yeah, we can catch a male, but
Here's the
so
thing: is that the goats aren't diverse enough in their looks that we have right now. That if we keep popping them out, we're gonna have 80 of them that look all the same. Like right now, look at
Mm,
like all of them kind of have that blue and black, or they have the light blue and this kind of thing, right?
yeah, purple,
So
green.
there's going into the cave, like it's so easy to go in there. So if you fly a griffin in there, you don't even need to kill anything. You can just stay airborne and spyglass the one that you want, and
Yeah.
then pick it up and fly out. And then all I do is I just come back and I put it on the roof of the workshop because it won't jump off. And I just follow it around on the roof of the workshop and feed it the mushrooms until it's tame.
this
but
one's
there's a-
called another one.
Who named it that?
Not me.
Come on.
These are all just Shinehorn.
Yeah, means
There's a
they've,
lot of them that were born that we just didn't name. He just claimed him. He was out. Not
I
my
just
monkey,
wanted to
not my
make sure
sheep.
they weren't gonna die due to
Appreciate it.
your negligence.
Look, I didn't expect that they would breed just being on wander. I thought I would have control over the population.
This is like a fuzzy ball pit with spikes.
I kind of like this fucking goat pen. It makes me want to get the goats.
You know what you need to do is you need to put down like a table and a couple of chairs, and it'll be a goat cafe. Or you can
That
go
is
and get a coffee and sit with goats, and they had those in Japan.
I've never once thought, hey, I want to eat goats.
They do goat yoga.
There's one that looks different. Matt's is the only one that looks different.
Whee! I don't know where number 1 and number 2 went. The other two from the triplets.
What do you mean? You have number.
I've got number 2. Where's 1 and 3?
Said number 1. That's why I said you have number. I don't know where number 1 is. I don't see that they died.
Did they fall through the floor?
I never had them in here. I couldn't find them before I built them.
Can you admin teleport them to places?
I don't know. They get into somebody's bedroom?
I mean, we'd see their name, right?
Yeah, you'd think. I don't know.
Maybe they got renamed?
That is a possibility. They would have looked very
No, but
well. They
they're-
would have looked the same
They're
as
green.
number 2.
Yeah, we would see them. He's the only. Brontosaurus is.
Yeah. Yeah, J-Log's on. I wasn't in the team chat because I was the only one here. and I was doing all the server testing. So it's like I spawned in a Bronto, and then just in God mode went and gave myself the stuff needed to test to see if I could bring the Bronto in. So he comes in and it's like, your Bronto was killed by a Fenrir. Your Bronto or Tribemate Relic was killed by a Fenrir Gamma level 1. And he's like, what in the fuck are you doing? And then he's like, your Bronto 113 was killed. He's like, 113? Oh, another thing I changed on the server was I made it that voice comms is global. So anywhere in the world, you can just hit B and you'll be able to talk without it sounding have to be too close. Try again. Yeah, I hear you.
That's weird.
It's directional, and the other part of it too that's cool is your mouth moves while you do it, so it's actually a bit of realism.
I didn't expect the sudden directionality.
Yeah. Yeah, Jay and I were on the other day. Neither one of us had jumped into the channel because I was just in for something quick. And we sat here having a conversation. I'm like, this is actually a lot more enjoyable than using Discord. Oh, God.
Here's.
Wait, hold on. Oh, the megaphone. Yeah, if you hold shift, it's like you're yelling. Shift and B makes it so that you're megaphoning.
Makes it so that you're speaking in caps.
Yeah. I think Jay crashed. Quick, let's get to his body first. Ah. Who named this one Hornshine? Shine Horse? Shire Horse? Shine Horny? That's good. I get a kick at a Belle Delphine and Liz Vicious though.
Belle Delphine.
Well, it's named Belle. I mean, what else is it? I came by the other day and I dropped off berries. And I forgot to close the door. And like 10 minutes later, there's like 4 fucking goats running around the base, and I'm like, what in the fuck?
Oops.
Well, I had to change the. I initially just had fences instead of the wall all the way around the backyard. There, they just fucking walk right through them. Like, you little fuckers. Can you please refrain from that? And I'm frozen.
Actually, I've been on there Oh yeah, that'll do.
Dude, I was way too high for you to be fucking with that voice shit. Like, cause I had the sound coming up my screen because I was watching football earlier, and I forgot to switch it before I opened the game. I was like, all right, I'll do it before we go out and do something. I'll close out the game and switch the sound over. But then all of a sudden, your voice starts coming out the screen, so I thought my headset died. But then I see my mic lighting up, and I'm like, it's fine now. I switched it over. That's why I left. But the directional is actually pretty cool. I literally heard you circling me there. That was pretty sweet.
Yeah, it's a bit more immersive. It's nice.
It would drive me nuts because I'm not used to push talk, so I'd have
Yeah.
to say everything twice.
You'd be surprised how quick you get used to it.
Yeah.
So what's the plan?
I'm not on terribly long. I've already taken my gummy. I'm gonna try to be in bed like early tonight. But I'm down to do a little bit of farming. We need a bunch of stone and flint.
Well, we're gonna need a bunch of ammo. So
That's what we need stone and flint for.
You're gonna need to
Yeah.
put a shirt on.
no,
Please.
got broken
penis-
by.
My penis can only get so erect.
Well, that's why I do it.
For the viewers. Oh my god, I picked up so much. Well, okay, yeah. A stack of fiber now weighs 30 pounds.
Sure.
Alright.
Why is there large stone walls and stone pillars in my griffin?
I meant to put them in ash, and your griffin was closer.
Oh.
I was about to blame Matt, but he could have got away with it.
Except for you damn kids.
Well, let's put them in the building box.
Do we only need the flint?
Flint and stone. So if we took 2 RGs, and then somebody on Chuck and somebody on Jack Bauer, one would get flint, one would get stone.
Sure.
I'll
Yeah,
fly
Jim.
Ash. It doesn't really matter which RG. I think.
Well, stone's heavier.
Probably, yeah, I'll take somebody on the Dodic, and then anybody can take probably Clover. I think is the second one for weight.
Ash would be Ash. Should go with the stone.
Yeah.
Clover's
I'll go
got
on either the Dodic or
1400.
the,
Oh, that'll be more than enough. So somebody jump on the Dodic and somebody jump on the Enki.
I have Bauer.
Yeah, like they.
Coming
Oh,
back.
there he is. We'll give them the easy stuff. We'll go down here.
What do you mean? They got a lethal weapon with them.
Hey, I mean, Jack Bauer ain't no slouch.
No.
Yeah, we're on season 5.
Oh, you're watching it through, yeah?
Oh yeah.
I haven't watched that. Actually, last time I watched that would have been when I came to see you in Edmonton, Matt.
What? 24?
24, yeah.
Isn't there a
Plus.
new?
The new ones, I mean, I don't know.
The new one's just this no-neck Neanderthal brute forcing his way through shit, isn't it?
Well, I mean, that's kind of what Jack Bauer was too.
There's a new one?
No.
No,
Yeah.
it wasn't. It's not what you're thinking of. There was a season that came out. It was a while ago now. I want to say like 10 years ago. But it didn't have Jack Bauer in it. It had, what's her name? It had Chloe and some black dude was the main character.
Curtis?
No.
Curtis. No, it wasn't Curtis. It wasn't. Curtis was in something else. It was some other dude.
Must be thinking of something different then. I've seen a bunch of memes from this new dude. Thought he was Jack Bauer.
I mean, it might be a new dude in another show that they're basically calling like a meathead Jack Bauer. There's a lot of that, but.
You said what? You didn't like that rock?
I didn't see it.
Sorry, it was hiding the rock-shaped gray object from you.
It looked like a piece of a rock, that's what I mean. We got already broken it.
Alright, you're gonna have to hit F and then ditch the stone.
Yeah, we'll get stone.
Ditch everything but the flint.
I pooped on you.
Do you want metal?
No.
We can go out specifically for metal.
Oh, we just got 12k.
Oh, did you? Nice. Yeah,
More than that, I want to say. Yeah, it was a lot. Yeah, that's our last one. So you got stuff to ditch.
Nope. I mean, I got a little bit, I guess. It'll be alright, it's just right. Didn't think that through.
You're right. Go up that
Yep.
path there.
Yep.
Wrong way.
All good, all good. What? Yeah, no, I was going this way, and then you said go that way. Alright.
Hang a left. Go up the hill.
Here. Yeah.
There you go.
Alright. I thought I'd be able to do like the glide down and then gain
Yeah.
altitude back up with some speed, but didn't have enough room in front of that wall.
Yeah, that's why I was trying to gain height. I'm like, I'm gonna need height.
I got a ride, guys. Guys.
No. There's nowhere for you to sit.
Yeah, guys left a saber tooth over here. He's had better days.
It's got 18,000 stone.
Yeah, we filled that inventory quick.
And I mean, that's not an easy feat. Ash has got like 500, 3,300 weight.
It's crazy. It's so much.
Ah, shit. I just dropped some flint. Hold on. There it is.
One job, Jeffrey.
You're doing great. Don't
You
listen
want
to him.
you want to maybe roll for those wreck saddles so we know what we need?
Yeah, sure.
You're left clicking like a champ. Have you been practicing your left click?
I couldn't do it without my pilot, man.
Get a room.
Suck his dick somewhere else.
Poop. Okay. Let's see here. I will roll 10 blueprints and we... Nah, fuck it. I'll just roll a blue column.
Nah, fuck it.
Okay. And this. Oops. Got has to be a 1.
Dang, that was only 10,000. Thought that'd be
Well,
more.
Jay.
Yo.
Where do you want this flint? Just in the chem
Yeah.
bench?
Come look in the smithy. I haven't looked at any of these yet. Let's see.
Oof. Well, it's not obscene. It's kind of obscene.
You gotta think. Factor all of this with the number 18 or 16 as well.
Well, we don't have to do all of these for all of them. We can do a lesser one for the ones not mounted.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot of hide.
Well, it's the metal that I'm more concerned about, really. I mean,
I mean, the 179 only needs 85.
look at the
100.
267.
Yeah, that's a kick in the dick. So maybe we don't go that high.
That's a
The
lot of metal.
Well, the two,
283. Look at the 283.8.
yeah.
The 265.2 is only 8,000 metal, 9,000 metal.
Yeah, I was looking at the 178.9. It's 8,500 metal.
Honestly, that 265 is the best one.
Yeah.
That 265.2. I don't think there's a better one than that. We could mass produce that, no problem.
Yeah,
We've already got
that's
10,000
actually,
hide. The fiber is nothing to go and get.
yeah, that's
We,
broken.
we've
What the hell?
we've got 30,000 hide.
Yeah.
It only
so-
wants
and-
it only wants 1,300 hide for that.
and
Yeah.
8,800 metal, which we can do on one metal run.
And you can get that much fiber in 5 minutes with the sickle.
Mhm. That's
There-
the best one.
There must be rolls. It must be like from this value to this value, and it's just a random amount. For you, like I don't know. It's so weird. Some saddles cost insane amounts, while others don't.
Yeah, compare it to that one.
Yeah, like that's insane.
52,700 metal or 8,800.
For 1.8 armor increase. Now, what's the durability on it?
There is no durability.
Oh, there is no durability. It's
Saddles
saddles.
don't break.
Yeah. There's just,
The trade-off between the two is the thatch.
There is no what? Oh,
It's
fiber. The fiber. Yeah.
yeah, sorry, the fiber. It's half the fiber.
Yeah, but that's way easier to get fiber than it is to get metal.
Oh, I know.
So there we go. That's easy enough. We can make 30 of those, no problem. Well, slight problem. But-
How much? We just came back with 2, 4, 6. How much metal did we come back? Like 12,000 raw, which is about 6 grand. So it's almost a 1-to-1. One
Yeah.
full metal run gets us 1 saddle's worth
Saddle.
of metal.
Right.
So I
That's
mean that's not too bad.
two metal per ingot.
Yeah. So like 1.5 metal runs would get us enough.
And to be honest, you could just do longer metal runs. Like we just do a regular metal run where we hit that one by the base, and then we go down to Lazy River, and then we're done. You could go
Well,
on
we're-
further runs.
We're done because Ash is full. But we
Oh,
could do
that's true.
we could do a longer run if we brought multiple RGs
Yeah, you need.
and just load up a second RG.
Yeah.
Or hell, even if we just tamed a nobody, fucking Anki, dumped every level into weight, and then carried that with the second RG. Because that would get you the most weight reduction for the raw metal. But I think we're good for the hide already, almost.
Yeah, we'll be fine for the hide.
Because, let's see how much...
You have a whole bunch in your dragon too.
Yeah, I was kind of purposely grabbing it while we went. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 24. We got 25,000 already.
So 20 saddles.
No, it's not 2,000 hide. Oh my god, it's only 2,000. Okay, yeah, we're fine for the hide.
Yeah, that's a really low hide number.
Yeah. Damn, I had 4 grand fucking in the river.
Oh, Miss Piggy's ready to wait 20 minutes.
You ready to be here to...
You just cry or. Although, I don't know how that works. Does it just freeze the gestation?
It must. Otherwise, it would be really cramped in that cryopod. That would be one confused baby.
No, I mean, but I wonder if it would just kill off, like it would just end the, it
No.
wouldn't be pregnant
It
anymore.
would put the thing in stasis in the state that it was in. So if it's at 10% maturation, then it would be at 10%, or sorry, gestation. It'd be at 10% gestation
Oh,
when it
well
woke
then
up.
yeah, so then it just mates and then we freeze it. That's fine.
Yeah, this one wants Karen. 4 a.m.
No, I'll be cryoing that for a little bit.
Your flamethrower wanted care earlier.
Yeah, 20 minutes.
Yeah, that one's
It's not a
close.
flamethrower.
Oh, sorry. Is that your second imprint on it? It
Yep.
is.
Yeah.
Remember when I had a fire wyvern?
Yeah, what happened to it?
Stupid lightning wyvern chased me down. This is why you don't get wyverns with wyverns. Because wyverns can't outrun wyverns.
I didn't lose a wyvern. Did you lose a wyvern, Aaron?
I haven't had one yet. Well, I mean, I
Well, you
took
had one.
what's
You had
his
one over
face.
there. You
Yeah, but I'm good at the game.
It's alright, this thing's a badass anyways.
Somebody put tree platforms over here?
Yeah.
in the redwoods, yeah, there's sap taps on those trees.
Oh, cool.
If you ever need sap, go there.
I
Oh,
will.
shit. Now that I up the stack rate, those things are gonna be fucking insane.
Yeah, actually, they might.
Because you said it's stacked up to 80, right?
Well, 20 per tap, so 80 total, yeah.
Yeah, well, now instead of 20 per tap, which was a ×4.
Yeah, I don't
it's,
I don't think I don't think it's 2 stack qualifiers though. I think it's just 20 total.
I'm willing to bet did the original tree tap only give you 20?
Yeah, like it was giving me what it said it should be giving me. On
In that wiki?
yeah, in the wiki it was saying that if you have 4 taps per tree, it can hold 20 per tap.
A maximum of 20. Okay. So it's not going to change that. Wow. Okay, so now we need to make metric fuck ton of spark powder.
We got a bunch of charcoal already, right?
Yeah, that's an understatement. I think we burnt every tree in existence that day.
1,000, 22, 26, 3, 30, just under 33?
100 or 1,000?
100.
No, I mean in the smithy here, or in the
That's where I was looking.
yeah 33.
3,300 charcoal.
And the stone I put in Dropbox. Dropbox.
We have a wicked amount of gunpowder already,
Dropbox.
though.
Not enough.
No, I'm just saying, like, that's where a lot of the charcoal probably already went. It's
Oh,
already
yeah,
been
Jeff-
turned into gunpowder.
Jeff made a bunch. That's
Yeah.
right.
I was making
'Cause there's
ammo.
a bunch in the smithy.
night.
There's a whole bunch in the fab.
I made like 1,500 rounds last night. That shit.
There's 400 advanced bullets in here already.
And I took a stack out to Put in Andrew Sarkis.
Do we need more?
Always. We're getting to the point where we're starting to gear up for the boss battle, so I mean, if there's downtime or we're not
If we're all
actively
going in
doing
with-
something.
And if we're going in with the Andrew Sarkis, it's we're gonna want as much ammo as heavenly possible. And then on top of it, we're gonna need a bunch of metal for all of the Rex saddles. So,
Yeah.
and then once we get all that done, we gotta take the Rexes out and level them up a bit.
And we now have to be on the lookout for Andrew Sarkis saddles.
That's
Or
true,
we
too.
play the lottery.
Well, we'll be on the lookout until we don't need to be, and then you know that'll be the last thing we do if we do it, kind of thing.
Yeah, we've at least proven that they do exist.
That was hilarious. You told them, obviously, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, I swear to God, I could turn my stream on.
Well, he goes going into the drop. He goes, and Rex saddle. He goes, oh, you're not gonna believe me. And I'm like, if that's a Rex saddle, you're right. I'm not gonna believe you. He goes, it's an Andrew Sarkis saddle. I'm like, oh, well, now I believe you. I'm like, that's
Yeah.
fucking
And then
crazy,
and then I stopped and looked at the stats on it.
yeah. Not only was it a great saddle, it was fucking badass too.
They didn't have my fucking gummies again. So Rana just picked up I was like, I sent her 3 pictures, like one of each of the bags that they come in. I want
Mhm.
this one. If they don't have that one, get this one. If they don't have this one, get this one. And I teared down my, and of course the other one they had was the red ones, which are 5 milligrams of CBD, CBN, and THC.
Oh, so you're getting loopy?
Still a little bit, yeah.
Let's get ready to game.
Oh, get ready for bed, damn. I think the pink ones, are they 5 as well? No, the pink ones were even better. They were 10 THC and 40 CBN. Those ones are good.
So what do we need as far as ammo? Advanced rifle and shotgun, right?
Shotgun's almost like a fallback.
So
I'd say-
all advanced rifle.
Yeah.
I mean, we all have high-powered assault rifles, and then we're gonna have the Andrew Sarkis. So yeah, we're gonna need a fuckload of that. And then I mean, we can bring in a stack or 2 of shotgun as a backup, which we can make at any point in time. So.
Yeah. Gotta think of weight as well. Right, like a full stack of, well, I don't think that's, a full stack of ammo is gonna be 1,000 per stack, and it's gonna be 100 pounds just for one stack. So like,
Yeah, but ammo you can keep in the dinosaur if you're on a mount. So.
sure. And then if that dinosaur dies and you're like, oh fuck, I gotta, now you're trying to get into inventories or getting
True.
attacked.
But make sure the dinosaur doesn't die.
Well, I'm willing to bet with the fucking saddle that Bebop has. And the
I
fact
love that name. It's a great name. When did you change it?
When we were out for a ride.
What was it? Wasn't it like it was pain in the ass or something, right?
Yeah, pain in my ass.
Pain,
Or
pain in
rip.
my ass.
Yeah, we just went out for a rip.
Oot for a rip.
Yeah, and but this thing, he's only got like 5 or 10 levels. He's already got 18 grand for health. And I don't know if his melee damage affects the damage of the saddle. I don't think it does. Because that's why the saddle has its own damage rating. So, like, the only thing we need to level up on this thing is health. Health and weight. But, like, with me on it, it's only taking up 200 pounds. I don't know what these buttons are, though.
I wish those things were two-man, like two-seaters.
Yeah, someone driving it and someone
Guy on the
shooting.
gun and somebody shooting. Yeah, guy on the wheel, guy on the gun.
That'd be great.
I might stay on after you go and make ammo, or I might try out Pal World. I haven't decided yet.
I'm willing to give Pal World a try.
Oh, I'm playing it. It's just a matter of, well, like, I've already got it installed, so it's going.
Was that all of the, damn. I
What?
queued up another 700 fucking spark powder, too. We're gonna need more fucking charcoal.
Mm-hmm. Somebody want to go up the wood?
I'm gonna go bed.
I'm
It's got
busy
THC in
that
your
day.
system, you might as well use it.
No, I TBN on it. And CBD, so I'm like not feeling anything. But yeah, if you
Which-
took it. Go ahead.
Which animals can you use for wood? I guess.
This one.
If you have someone flying the RG, the beaver is good. If you don't, then the dildo fingers is good.
It's a euphemism.
Just gotta lube up each finger first.
It's the greatest anti-euphemism ever.
It's a reverse euphemism.
Yeah. I was gonna name it Winona, but Jay didn't get the reference and I got really upset.
Really? Primus?
That's what I said. Primus is a shitty band.
No. That look, if you're gonna paraphrase, at least paraphrase properly. I just said I was never a big fan of Primus. How dare you?
I think his exact words were, "I fucking hate Primus and I wish I get cancer." I was like, whoa, that's
Yeah, it
a
sounds
bit
like
abrupt,
me. That sounds.
right? They know.
You know.
Fucking Les Claypool killed
Here,
your
can
dad.
you go stand by the fab before you go to bed?
Yeah.
I do it every time.
Here, you stand by the fab. I can hold way more than you can.
Oh, that's true. Yeah,
That's
I
just-
barely put anything into my weight, so
Really?
yeah.
My weight's at 400.
Put mine up to 420 and then left it there.
Mine's at 310.
Yeah. Mind you,
I just
I do have 10 levels on you guys. Like,
I just figure that I'm gonna have a dinosaur with me that can carry weight, so
yeah, until you're out farming and shit. Anyways. Yeah, that was the other part of the modding fiasco. Was the done goof that got me 10 levels. Because I turned on, well, tried to turn on infinite stats again so that I could run around naked, get out there and, you know, do all the server admin-y god mode stuff. And, fucking, I couldn't get infinite stats to work. I was still getting cold and shit. So I looked up infinite stats on the wiki, and it's like, or you can use GM buff. It also turns you invisible to mods and stuff. It's the preferred go-to. So I used it. And then I finished reading the rest of the sentence, and it said that it also gives you a bunch of XP.
Mm.
And that's when I noticed that I'm now max level 4.8 million XP, 110. I tried to look at reversing it, and they're like, the only way to reverse it is to make a new character and then give yourself back the normal amount of XP that you would have had. And I'm like, that sounds like a lot of effort. I don't care.
I was literally at the point. I was like, at the point we're at now, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. I think I put it into weight anyways. So it's not like I put it into health or...
Somebody just drop a bunch of advanced rifle ammo in here.
Yeah, me.
Okay.
I realized I had it all on me when I was looking at how much it weighed.
I was like, wow, that jumped real quick. Yeah, we need charcoal.
Oh. So the Inter-Circus saddle, you cannot be dismounted or picked up.
That's crazy.
You can't be stunned by the jellyfish while underwater, and the rider doesn't lose oxygen.
I mean, to be fair, you're in a steel box. I mean, if somebody could pick me up out of a steel box, I'd be pretty pissed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, apparently whatever's on your shoulder isn't immune, but you are in the box.
Okay, that's stupid.
Yeah, this dude said that he had a Fjord Hawk on his shoulder. Named it Henry Fjord.
God.
THC's done.
Oh, apparently you can post your own pictures if you make the camera. The in-game camera take a picture. You can post that on the inside of the saddle.
Oh, can you in there? I know that you could paint it on like the canvas.
No, you can hang it up on the inside of the saddle. a C while running to get a speed boost. It has 3 charges which you can reload over time and can drift if the drift boost is off or on cooldown. So that's what those 3 symbols are. So
Yeah, I
this
was
thing,
wondering what those were.
yeah, so when it has the actual saddle on it, it has the speed boost. What? Oh my god. What? That's crazy.
What?
Watch my stream. Ready? And speed boost.
Whoa! How do you do that?
Jeez.
Well, by hitting C.
Holy shit.
And he skids to a stop. That's crazy.
Yeah, his drift.
Yeah, that
That's
thing's
what
super busted.
that's what the second the first blue dot is your drift boost. So you get a boost coming out of your drift. So let's see. If I come down here, drift hard. Yeah, that's what it is. You get a boost so that you don't start slow out of your drift. That's wicked. Oh my god, and his mouth is a hatchet. So he gets hide instead of meat.
It's a lot of ammo, though.
Oh yeah, we're gonna cook through ammo when it comes time for the boss fights, that's for damn sure.
172 ammo. Just to put into perspective, like, out of all the stuff that we had in our inventory, it looks like we're going to be at just under 2 grand bullets. So you used about 5% of what we made just in killing that Brano.
Yeah, airboats. I took it out of my inventory too. Thought I took it out of the animal's inventory.
Now try putting all your ammo into the animal's inventory and see if it still shoots.
All my ammo is gone.
Oh.
Because it just got burnt by the animal. Boost! And again!
What does that burn? Does that burn your stamina? Like, your stamina's not even going down all that bad.
No, it's the 2 buttons on the left-hand side of your hotbar.
I know, but like, what's the balance for it? Like, what's the...
The slow recharge because you only have 3 boosts. See how it's red and has a 0 in the side and it's slowly ticking up?
Oh, okay.
That's the recharge on it. You only have 3 boosts. And the one on, like, the first one that only has 2 bars is your drift. So when you're up to speed and you do a hard drift, when you don't have a speed boost, that number 1, when it's on cooldown, it takes, if you, like, you start off at your slow run speed, but if you have the charge up, then after you've drifted, you start at your fast speed. Drift, fast speed. Instead of drift, slow speed. God, he stops on a fucking dime too. not gonna spend them all. I'm just gonna test. So if I put this in your inventory, okay, and if I put that into my, oh, okay, cool. So if you look in the bullet icon on the hotbar with the saddle, if it's in my inventory, it's the number on the top. If it's in the animal's inventory, it's the number on the bottom.
And you can still shoot. Okay, cool. Well, there you go. There's the weight problem solved.
Yeah, you just leave it in the animal. Because in the animal, it's 26 pounds. In my inventory, it's 52.
No, you're right. If the animal dies, you're gonna have to get into that bag and get that ammo for your gun. But
Yeah, and that might anchor you in a position.
well, yeah.
But
Be quick in the menu. Be quick in the menu.
here, Jay.
Okay.
I'm gonna go to bed.
All right. Bye, man.
Later, man.
See ya.
Later.
Yeah, like those Androsarchus with like that saddle itself. Then on top of it, if you've got the imprint on the animal that you're on, where you get 30% damage increase.
Yeah, does that work with the gun too? Probably.
I would assume so, right? Like it would work with the dragon's projectile, so I don't see why it wouldn't work with. Although you might be right, it might just be a fixed rate of you're getting the damage of like the assault rifle regardless, or whatever
Yeah.
the saddle is.
It's not part of the animal.
Yeah, maybe you're only getting that. Yeah, we'd have to see. Easy to test, like just one of us gets in the animal and shoots, and then compare it to what Matt does, or whoever has the imprint on the animal that the saddle's on.
Yeah, just use it on a dummy.
Yep. So we got 1854 pounds right now. We charcoal. Somebody say they were going out for wood. Jeff, did you go out for wood?
Yeah, I got about 2,200 on me.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I went out just now too.
You get the beaver.
No.
Oh no.
This guy's really good. I mean, I don't know. I haven't tried the beaver, but
The beaver's good when you're using the RG strategy. Like if he's being carried by an RG, he's awesome.
I just got 2,000 in 30 seconds.
Oh, the beaver's collection is ridiculous. He'll collect quickly. It's just wait. Needs to be leveled up. But he's badass. Like he doesn't take shit. Like he'll hold his own down there.
Yeah, I haven't tried him.
I took out a Carno and like a group of raptors with him. 4 of these guys. Well, 3 more. Because if everybody goes in with these things and then we go and wreck support, we should. I was saying, no matter look badass when we go level up the Rexes. We're all on a Rex and we have Rexes following us, and then fucking. Oh, whoops.
It's your problem now.
Bring dragons with you and shit. You have all those animals going out, it would look fucking nuts.
Yeah.
Does the forge stop smelting the metal when it's burning the wood for charcoal instead?
I don't know.
I don't think so, because they both seem to be.
Yeah, never mind. I just saw the metal tick up.
Either way, we need the charcoal first. We've got a whole bunch of metal already made. We just need the charcoal to make the rest of the gunpowder. That's what we're out of.
Oh, there's 1,000 charcoal in here now.
Fuck it.
On that note, I gotta work in the morning, so.
Later.
Later, man.
I knew you were gonna fall asleep last night playing after I left.
Yeah, but I wasn't in the game though, or I was laying in bed or something because my dude didn't die. So
Wow.
because I had stopped playing and then I wanted to look something up. I think it was about the Andrewsarchus. I wanted to look up something like how to tame it or something because we were talking about it, and I was like, I'll do that tomorrow. Like just when I'm on solo, that'll be what I want to do. And then yeah, I fell asleep when I was reading up on that. I think. It worked out because it fast forwarded all my fucking all my animals that I had out that were still growing. Although the Rexes, I wasn't really worried about the imprints. I got the first imprint on them. I'm not really gonna worry about the second one. I don't think.
Yeah, my dragons have been slow.
Cause I'm not like these ones. I'm not gonna be on. Like these ones are just kind of coming in as soldiers. If I have to jump on, I'll jump on. I've got half an imprint, so. But if we're each going in with one of those fucking tanks.
Do you get half an imprint just from when they're born?
No, I already did the first care
Oh.
on them. When I got on tonight, they wanted, or well, earlier tonight, they wanted care, so I
This red one's cool.
It's the only one that didn't come through like all white.
It's got
And then
white accents.
He does, yeah, but the other ones were like all majority, like they all look the same kind of thing,
Yeah.
even though they have 4 different mothers.
Yeah.
But the one that I bred with him and the new one that I tamed that's in the incubator, it has 0 white at all, so
Hmm.
it'll be interesting to see how that one goes out. But yeah, I was like, well, the fact that we can cryo them makes hatching them, you know what I mean, like not redundant. It's not a drain on the server. You're not, having to worry about them being in the way or anything like that. You just fucking throw them in the cryo fridge.
Yep.
And you have them good to go. And then this incubator is fucking phenomenal. I'd never seen this thing before when Matt brought it out.
Yeah, I didn't even know it was here in the
I
game.
love that it just holds the egg at fucking 100% because now like it gives me time. I can just throw all those eggs in there, do all the breeding kind of all at once when they're all ready to mate, and then like these ones, by the time I get on tomorrow, these ones will all be fine. So I'll cryo all these ones, and then I'll hatch 3 or 4 more of these.
Like I'm only level 88, so I couldn't even get the fucking industrial cooking thing if I wanted it. I think this is the incubator. It's still locked at 89.
Really, I thought I got the incubator earlier than that. Oh no, 89. You're right. Wow.
Like there's all this stuff I don't even fucking know about.
Well, as Matt started going through, like he was clicking through all the other stuff, and that kind of led me to do the same thing when I was watching Neves, and then when they built the gliders, and they said they were from Aberration or whatever. I'm like, wait, that's in our Ingrams. Like we can build those. So immediately I was playing while I was watching, and I immediately went to the Ingrams. I'm like, oh yeah, there it is. And it takes nothing to build except for these blue gems, which I thought were going to be a lot harder to get in the door.
There's fucking Ingrams that go up to 120.
If you look at the tech, like if you just go into the tech stuff.
Yeah, I've seen some of the tech stuff. Last time we played, we just I think we cheated in the levels just to check it out.
Yeah, like at 108, that looks like it's the mech that Matt was talking about, I think.
Yeah,
Or it could be a saddle, I guess.
Curious what this shit is.
But,
Like, how fucking long do you have to play to unlock all this shit? It's kind of annoying.
I mean, I'm at 92. We can always, like, up the XP too, right? Like, just up the XP rate.
And then to get past 100, what do you have to get all the runes?
Yeah, well, you got to get 100 runes to go 5 levels past, and then 200 runes to go 10 levels past, and then I'm not sure how you're supposed to get to 120.
Yeah.
I don't even know what that is. That looks like a gun of some sort.
I mean, we've played enough at this point where it's like, let's just give ourselves fucking max level so we can see what all these engrams are.
Yeah, no. I mean, I wouldn't want to bring all that shit into the fucking boss fights or anything like that.
No, I just want to see what it is. I just want to see what
But yeah,
these
to
engrams
test it
are.
out and fuck around. Yeah, hell yeah, I would love to. Afterwards, even I said to Matt, like it'd be nice to like keep the server. Obviously, like I've got Pal World. I want to jump to that and see what that's like. But to come back at some point, just to do like a little, we disband the tribe, we unclaim, the dinosaurs. We take dinosaurs for each of us, and then we go to different parts of the map and do like a PvP setup where, you don't have to. You're not building like a big fortress or anything. Everybody has like the same, 5x5 base that you have, but you have like an artifact, let's say, within your base. And in order for you to be done, someone has to go and take that artifact and return it to the capture the flag type. There's multiple things that we could do to make it different than what we've been doing. And we've already got all the dinos and all that kind of shit to do it with, right? So, So yeah, like checking out all that shit, that'd be sweet. Even just using that, something like that, or like, all right, now we got mechs, let's fuck around. Let's see. Crazy how much ammo weighs. Yeah, doing that fucking taming earlier was hilarious.
Yeah.
That's just like I shot him in the face. You shot him in the face. He's like, he started attacking me. I'm like, are we sure that you're doing it right? I don't care. He's like, we'll find another one. I was fucking dying. It was so funny. And I watched a video and this dude was like hucking it from a little ways away, like it was a grenade or something, and it was like coming out like a, like not the package, like it was coming out like a piece of honey or something.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, dude, are you doing it this way? He goes, no. And then he put it in his hotbar. He goes, oh. I'm like, so we didn't need to shoot him in the face. It's an interesting process. Like I like that better than something like the mantis, where you're like, oh, yeah, you want a mantis? All right, go kill a bunch of death worms.
Yeah.
What? What? Or what's the thing that needs fucking needs like giga eggs or something to fucking tame it?
Yeah, so dumb.
With
Fucking
basilisk or something like
fucking Fjordhawk's infuriating.
that. Yeah, like I
That's
I
the
like
dumbest
fact that-
one, in my opinion.
Yeah. Well, it's only dumb. Like it's a good idea. It's just dumb how they implement it because they have the thing flying around. It should stay at height until you're done, and that when there's a corpse, then it comes and eats it. It shouldn't be down there fighting with you like
Yeah.
the whole time. It's just getting in your way.
And it needs
it's-
like, you know, dozens and dozens of corpses if you want a
Yeah.
high-ish level. Like I just went out an hour ago to see if I can get one. I found a 92. I brought it an Ovis, and one Ovis was like 15%. And then it wouldn't follow me. I was going to try to get it to follow me over to the where the other Ovises were. Wouldn't follow me. I don't know why, because it's like it follows you no matter what when you're not trying to lead it somewhere, and then when you are trying to lead it somewhere, it just had no interest in following me at all. But the Ovis was, I figured the Ovis might be, 30%, something like that, but no, it was like 15% versus something else would have given it 9 or 10. Like the Ovis wasn't the answer.
And the whole time you're fighting it too, you're trying to keep the fucking thing out of your way, like.
Yeah, and then I had my Griffin follow me, so I went on foot, just shotgunning stuff, and then I didn't realize that these bugs came out of nowhere, and my Griffin started attacking the bugs because they attacked me, and then the Griffin hit the Fjordhawk.
Jeez. Yeah, so that's too much. Like I like the idea of different
then-
processes where it's not just, like knock it out, feed it, or follow it around with berries and stick it up his ass. Like I like what we did with the Androsarchus there, but like you gotta be reasonable. Like you gotta think of this thing.
Yeah. So because the Griffin hit it by accident trying to get the bugs, it went back down to 0%.
That's dumb. So dumb.
And I killed a few things, and it was like, I don't know, it was probably only at 20% or something. Like,
That's the thing, is that you spend all this time, you can get it to like 70%, and then just because it happens to dive in while you're fighting something and
Yeah.
dies.
Yep.
Like, it's
Terrible.
bad.
I feel like
It's
that's like the difference between like we dog on developers and stuff, but they're still professionals in a way, where it's like when you ever see something implemented by like a regular person or somebody who's like making a mod, sometimes it's like way worse. Like I feel like the Fjordhawk was implemented by just some random person because it's only on this map. So it might have been implemented by the person who made the map. And as dumb as developers can be, regular people are way dumber sometimes with mechanics.
I would agree with that, but when they ported it over to the official thing, so it's an official map now. Anything wrong with the map, that's on the developers. Like if you're putting it out as official, that's something that you should have gone in and fixed. Like you should have had testing on the map. The map was already out. Like you already had free testing. So all you got to do is go and look and see what people are saying, and fix some shit. And they obviously decided that it wasn't that big of an issue. Like I like
nobody
the idea of
realized
that
it.
crazy carnivore thing where you drag bodies in front of it and it might eat you. Like that's awesome. That's a really cool idea.
Yeah.
The bat where you need to basically feed it with your body. Like that's a cool idea. But yeah, that one they seem to miss the mark on.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking terrible.
I'm interested to see this Pal World. It's gonna be. It looks kind of cool.
Yeah,
They've
watched a
obviously-
little bit.
A lot of their monsters like are direct ripoffs of Pokemon. Like you're looking at it, like there's one that looks like Electabuzz. Like it's just,
Yeah.
it's like a spinning image. It's just the face is different.
Yeah. The sheep is like a
Yeah.
wool ball.
Yeah, and then you got like the one thing in the trailer looks like Gyarados, but it's got like more of a pointed face instead of having a dragon face. But the concept looks really cool. Like the concept of being like it's got different layers to it, right? Like it's got automation and factory building, and it's got combat, and it's got like Arc style taming, Pokemon style battle Go, that kind of thing.
Hmm. That's what a lot of people are
I,
saying. Arc and Pokemon.
I didn't even know anything about it until the day it came out. I saw it's like Steam had it obviously as their, when you log in, it's like the first suggested or whatever in the store. So I saw it. I'm like, what? Obviously it reminds you of Pokemon, so I was like, I click on it, thinking, oh well, maybe somebody got tired of waiting for Pokemon to do it, like what I said,
Yeah.
and make massive multiplayer. I was like, that would be cool. So that's what I thought it was gonna be, and then I watched the trailer. I'm like, oh, this actually looks really cool. So I'm like, we're going to play this based on the games that we play. We're gonna play this.
I guess it's already sold 2 million copies. It's like 90 something %.
It sold 1 million on its first day, I guess.
Jesus.
So that's the funny thing is I haven't installed. I still haven't put it up yet. Because we've been grinding on this, and Matt's like, oh, see, that's the thing. It's like, now you did that, you're not going to want to come back to Arc and do the thing. I'm like,
Yeah.
I haven't left Arc yet, though. Like, the thing is that I'll leave it, and I did momentarily. Like, I went to Sunken Land, because Sunken Land has the testing on their update out, so I wanted to try that. But it was when I didn't have anything to necessarily do. You know what I mean? Like, even right now, I'm making ammo. Like, I have a goal of something to complete, but...
There's nothing wrong with having a couple games going.
Well, yeah, but I mean, a lot of times I come in and I'm looking around and I'm like, I don't really feel like doing this. I don't really feel like doing that. I don't have the building bug. Like, even I didn't really have the building bug since I finished the dungeon. And then when I started on the goat pen, it was initially just going to be like a fenced-in area where we could like keep the goats all in one place.
Hmm.
And as I started doing it, it was one of those things where I'm like, I put up the foundations and the walls, and I'm like, well, I could put a little building for them, and then that little building turned into a little bit more, and then turned into what it is now. But outside of that, it's like, that's why I was kind of pushing to gear up for the boss battles, because I kind of want to get through it now. I want to do them, I want to gear up for it, but we've got what we need, like, let's go.
Yeah, I still kind of want to feel like I beaten a game, try to get some tech, or at least see all the engrams and see all the items. Even if we have to gift XP, I don't care. I just want to see what's new. Like I didn't even know the incubator was a thing, so I'm sure there's other stuff that I don't even know exists.
Well, it'll be nice going through that too, because like I said to Matt, I'm like, I have no doubt in my mind that we're going to be playing this game again. It won't be on this map, but I'm almost positive that we will come back and do another playthrough of this at some point. It's much like 7 Days, where I probably won't even need much different to want to go back and do another run through of 7 Days at some point.
Yeah,
just do
just
it maybe differently and set different parameters or whatever. But
yeah, just passage of time is really all you need.
right, drives you back. So going through and checking out all that shit and kind of having an idea of what's there when we come back to it, we'll be like, oh, we have, A, B, and C. Like, let's get those. Like this Androsarchus, well, although it's only on this map, so no problem. But something like that, though, where we're like, oh no, we need to get that. Like the Snow Owl.
Hmm.
Early game, that would be one of the first things. I would get that before I go to Argentavis.
Yeah.
Because it can kind of do what an Argentavis does early game, and it heals everything.
Yeah.
So. Oh, it's so nice not having that tower here. Like, I loved, and the thing I said to Matt was, like, I wanted to see it finished. Like, I wanted to see what he did with it. Because it looked really cool. But.
Yeah, I didn't mind it, just
My
it
God.
just caused lag, which sucks.
Issue. Yeah.
Like my frame rates were cut in half.
And I even said to Matt, like, if it came down to, like, we had to vote on it or whatever, I wouldn't have voted. Like, because it didn't bother me enough where I would be like, no, and take that away from somebody. You know what I mean? Like, it was like, but if he was not coming back to play, then, so I guess Matt talked to him earlier, and he was like, oh, well, basically became a solo game, times that we play, and I'm sitting here thinking, well, like 2 weeks ago, we got a message saying, "Hey, I'll be on tonight," and then you weren't on. Like, I'm sure you could have been on. Like, there's multiple times where we've been playing at like 8 o'clock, like early enough where you could have jumped on for a couple hours.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Is what it
So
is.
it's like, yeah. So I was like, well, but if he's not going to be on to finish it, and then Matt was like, "Oh, I could back up the server." I'm like, well, that's even better because now, you know, most people I wouldn't think that they would play on their own, but I could see him doing it just because like, he's got that Dyson Sphere type of a. If he gets settled into something, he just wants to kind of see it through.
Yeah.
A lot of other people wouldn't want to do it without other people on, but fucking he did played most of the time. I think he was only on with us maybe 2 times.
Yeah, not many.
And one of the times it was like very short. It was on and like I'll make a little more ammo and then try some power.
And then what?
Power. Try out some power. It's redundant. Oh, actually, I mated the Andrew Sarkis, so she should be. Yeah, she's actually due in an hour. So I'll have to cryo this. Log off. The red drop is a red.
It's a Desmodus.
That's the big bat.
Oh. Got a saddle.
Crazy, yeah. I've wanted to do one. Like, they seem easy enough to tame, right? Like, you just go to the cave where they're at, you set up a bed outside, and let it eat you over and over again.
Yep.
Yeah, I looked up that enshrouded game or whatever that Logan was talking about. I still get I still get really massive Valheim vibes from.
Yeah.
Like, it looks really Valheim-like, and I'm like combat style and everything. I was like, oh well, Logan likes Dark Souls type of. I'm like, oh, I don't at all, not even a little bit.
I only saw a couple hours of it. The building looked like Ark, but better. Building system.
That was one of my biggest, well, that was maybe my second biggest complaint with Valheim behind the combat system was the building was terrible. I hated the building.
I don't remember why though. I built a couple cool houses, I remember.
You did, yeah, you absolutely did. I hated the building. The landscaping of it was stupid. It was just.
I don't remember why it sucked though.
It was really restricted as far as what you could do, and you know, because the landscape if something was off, it wasn't level, you had to level it. I was over it really fucking quick. Which sucked because when I logged in and saw like that, the main base foundation of that was cool. And then the house that you had built was cool too. And I think whoever built, somebody had built, Matt had built his own house. Somebody else built something. But it all looked sweet, so I was like, oh, cool. So when I started building, I'm thinking, oh, this is, you know, I had ideas and everything, and then I actually got into the tools in the building process. Yeah, I realized it was not at all what I was thinking. Oh, it's so nice to fly into this base. There.
Everything else loads first.
So yeah, in the cryo fridges, I've kind of separated it so everything on the left is either an empty cryopod or an animal that we're gonna like that is boss fightable,
Mm-hmm.
and then everything on the left is just kind of storage. Just think it'd be real sweet when we go to level up those Rexes, just rolling out with like fucking 20 Rexes and like 4 dragons.
Yeah,
Just going out and burning shit.
be sweet.
Level up real fucking quick. You can hit an alpha king and I don't think he's gonna stand up to that for very long.
Stupid ass rock drakes.
The ones that go invisible.
Yeah.
Fuck things are stupid. Yeah, I hate the damn thing. Where are you at with those?
In the cave. Getting these 2 chests. I always come here, grab the 2 chests.
Yeah, it's, I usually hit the red loot crate that's in the Ravager cave with goats there. Just land and hit it and get out of there before the fucking Ravager can get to me. Grab a goat on my way out usually. It's so funny when because I go in there with the Griffin, so when the Griffin's carrying him, it just looks like he's carrying him in his front claw, like his one hand.
Yeah.
I should be able to carry 4 of these motherfuckers.
Yeah.
There's one in there, I see a pattern all the time. It's like, it's got a bright white coat, but like rainbow stripes on it. And it looks awesome, but I've only ever seen it as a level 33. I've never seen it any higher than that.
Oh, you only go for the high levels?
Yeah, I don't go for anything low level. I don't know why, because initially I was thinking, oh, that'd be cool to have them on our shoulder as I was just gonna get a couple of them, right? Because I thought the mushrooms was gonna be a hard thing to get and everything. Turned out it wasn't. So I fucking, and they were cute as shit, so I just kept grabbing them. It was initially an easy process. Like I just go in there and there was a Spino, but he didn't seem to care about me. He was like up on a ledge. He just stayed up there, and then I would kill 3 Ravengers, and then I'd have free reign of the upper part of the cave. I'd just look around at all the goats and find one, grab them, and then it got to a point where I'm like, I don't even need to fight these dudes. Like, I just go in and hover and use my spyglass, and then pick up a goat in peace.
Mm-hmm.
There's a bird in there too, like a lantern bird or something that I want to try and get, but
Yeah.
I haven't been able. I keep trying to pick him up, like carry him. I don't think he can. Taming him in that cave doesn't seem, because he doesn't spawn near the mouth of the cave. He spawns down in like the fucking belly of it, where all the Ravagers and shit are. So, tame that motherfucker in there would suck. But it's a really cool looking bird. It's got like the mystical bird feel, like where it's got the really long feathers that kind of hang down and shit.
Verb. Where's your shoes?
Oh yeah. Now sitting at 4,200 armor.
Dang.
Not bad.
3780.
What's your difference from me? What's your helmet?
And a chitin helmet, 613.
Okay, that's more than me. I got a 350 kite. Okay.
Flak chest, 952.
That's what I got, yeah.
Black legs, 669.
Oh, that's where I make some of my bad. I got flak legs 1037.
Chitin gloves, 331.
Yeah, I got kite and gloves 625.
And then flak shoes, 1215.
Yeah, 1258 is the shoe. Got legging gloves. I got kite and gloves for like 620 something. So like, yeah, I found some flak ones, but they were like 3 something.
Haven't found anything. Well,
I
I
hate
just
kite.
I just found this helmet yesterday or the day before. A lot of good it's done me getting one shot by Perlovas.
Yeah, all those things are bullshit. As of right now, we're at 3,500 advanced rifle bullets.
Nice.
And if we're going in with those tanks, we should be going in with like 10 grand each. So
Yeah, it's a lot.
yeah, I mean, process of it is pretty simple with the animals that we have. Like to go out there and fill up stone, wood, and metal. If we got 4 of us on, we'll take all of minutes, and then it's a matter of just waiting for forge to process. Everything else is pretty instant. Get it? It's waiting on forge, charcoal, and metal. That's the nice thing that the server's still running. Is that even when you log off, the rest of this is just going to turn into charcoal by the time the next time log
Yeah.
on. Charcoal boils. It's like set it and forget it. Easy, Batman. What the fuck? Jesus.
Get over here, criminal.
So Scorpion, Batman. That would be badass. This game, grappling hook could do that.
This little guy is so cute.
That wasn't when it was born. It's ugly as sin. Yeah, wait till you see it. It's ugly as shit. Furball with giant.
Just a grumpy blob.
This is pretty much it. Even then, fully grown, they don't look very good. It sucked. Like all the lower level ones were all really cool designs and stuff, and all the high level ones were shitty brown color like that.
Yeah.
So it was like there's like a red and white one, striped one that looks sick, and it was like level 85. Fuck.
Yeah,
The
I've never had a good look at him.
The highest looking cool one that I saw was like one. So Matt was saying apparently in order to beat certain bosses, we have to beat other bosses and get the trophies for those bosses.
More than one boss?
I guess. Yeah, well, there's the 3 regular ones that are in all the Arc maps, I guess, but then there's other ones that are just endemic map. And I guess, I think the way Matt explained it was that we have to like ones that are endemic to the map in order to go towards the regular ones, or it's the other way around. We have to beat the regular ones in order to go for the ones that are for the map. Either way, we'll see how the first one goes. It's kind of what my mindset is. Because if we go to the first one and just everything gets murked, and even if we just barely beat it, and but we come back limping, like we've got 1 Rex left, it's nothing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be a lot less motivated. Where I'm like, oh my god, we gotta raise another fucking 20 Rexes and all this ammo again.
Yeah.
Maybe not.
We'll just wing it, see what happens.
So I figure the first one we go at, we'll see. Or we tear through it and we're like, alright, let's do the next one.
Yeah.
Which also could be a thing.
You never know with this game, do you?
That is true. Like, sometimes you show up just thinking, you're like, oh man, this is gonna be nuts. And then you show up, it's just like, oh, baby games. It was nothing. And then other times you show up and you're like, oh, there's lava and bats, everything else that's trying to kill you. Whatever's left ammo there, and then I'm gonna power.
Have you watched any of that yet?
No, the most I've seen of it is the trailer.
Oh shit.
That's on Steam. I just thought it looked cool and it was on sale, and I knew that we were gonna play it, so I was like, I was kind of burning out on Ark anyway, so I was like, well, if I don't want to play Ark solo, I'll do this, and we're gonna circle to this anyways. I mean, it was only 10% off, so I was only saving $4, but okay, fuck it, try it. I've been wanting to try it ever since, but I've basically had something to do in Ark every time I've gone to play, so
Yeah.
kind of gone and done that, gearing up to go to the end.